Hi, welcome to Makeup and Magic. Today's topic is reincarnation. Whether you believe in it or don't, it's not for me to say, do as thou will. But for me personally, I do believe in it. I don't have any specific memories from a past life, but I've had experiences that makes me believe that it's true. And I'll get into that as I go. I'm going to be using the BoxyCharm Pure palette again. And I'm still trying to decide if I want to go for this look or this look. They're both kind of cool. I'm thinking I'm kind of leaning more towards the browns today, because I pulled out my brown mascara, so I guess I kind of have to now. Yeah, everything else is pretty much the same. I am excited. I finally ordered, I'm so excited, I'm gonna get it. I finally ordered the palette, the eyeshadow palette set that's modeled after the Infinity Stones. I'm so excited. Such bright colors, and I'm gonna have so much fun working with them. That's gonna keep me going for several weeks. Just the different looks I can come out with 6 9-color palettes. It's awesome. But that probably won't be here until next week. Maybe they said 10 to 24 days. It's shipping from overseas. So yeah, so it might take a while. I didn't want to pay the massively extra cost for shipping to get it expedited. So I'm patient. That's cool. I know normally I kind of berate myself for this, because I'm usually trying to do the eyes first and then the face, but I'm just kind of feeling it today, so I'm just going to do my foundation first on purpose this time. So first for the primer, and I'm always forgetting to wet my sponge. Fortunately, I always lay a towel out to put all the makeup on, so I have something to wipe my hands on if I need to, whatnot. So I have a safe place to try and get water into the sponge using my water bottle. Okay. Yeah. Probably a little too much water. There we go. Got a few drips out. My main challenge today is staying within the framework of the phone, so I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this, which I'm still probably going to end up doing, but I'm going to try. Okay. So I'm using the IT primer. Pretty much using the IT foundation, primer, concealer, all of that. So, I'm going to need a little bit more. Reincarnation. Is it stuck? It is stuck. There we go. Come on. I'm fighting with my primer pump. Seems to be messed up or something. I don't know. Anyway. So I have this belief that if there's a specific country, a specific era that you seem particularly drawn to, in terms of like you have a fascinated interest in, then there's a good chance you probably had a past life in that era time frame. That's great. And I've always believed this. So I've always had a strong fascination. Fascination sounds like it's too much more joy in. It's not that. It's more like an obsessive desire to learn about the Holocaust, concentration camps, things like that. And it was not any, I always wanted to learn more from the point of view of the person in the prisoner of the camps, not necessarily the, I don't believe I was a Nazi in a past life. I believe I was someone who might have died or survived for a while a Holocaust camp. And so I've always had, I've always loved stories about, the underground, getting Jews out, getting people out of harm's way. I've always found that like deeply, deeply fascinating and wanting to know more. And then one day I came across this girl. She was kind of like a mutual casual friend type person. I don't even remember her name. It was a long time ago. I'm doing my foundation mixing. And she was, apparently she was known among her friends as being able to see some people's past lives. She just had that knack, had that ability. And she came across me. Now, mind you, because of the nature of my obsessive need to learn, it wasn't something I normally would go around telling anyone, because I didn't want them to think that I didn't want them to think that, well, watching documentaries and things like that on it brought me pleasure, because that wasn't how it was. I don't know. I was always worried people were going to think I was a Nazi sympathizer, and anyway, so far from that. So I never really talked about it. I never really told anybody about my interest in it. Never watched anything with anyone around, read articles here and there, but never really read any books, because I didn't want people to think. So much stuff we do based on what we're worried other people will think. I know I'm not alone to say I need to get over that. Anyway. But, anyways, the point is, nobody knew I had this interest. But it was something that I deeply, deeply felt. And so I always kind of suspected. And so this girl comes and she tells me that I was a Frenchman, a man from France, who worked with the underground to help get Jews out of Nazi territory, or out of harm's way from Nazi invasion. And apparently I had like this gorgeous, gorgeous wife, fiance / girlfriend, I'm not sure what. And she betrayed me to the Nazis, and that's how I was killed. And when she told me this, my jaw was hitting the ground, because I had never told anybody about my obsession with that, and how I always connected that with a past life of some sort. And then for her to come in out of the blue and tell me that, I was like, okay, I believe it. It was just, and I find, I love those stories of the kids who, maybe like the first few years of their life, they have memories of the life before. And then, of course, as they get older, they outgrow it and their memories fade. Which is, I think, unfortunate. I think it'd be good and bad. Being able to remember past lives. Good because you could learn lessons that you didn't have to learn in this life. You can remember them from lives before. Be like, oh, that's where that went wrong. But it could also be bad, because if you think about it, you could carry around the same trauma from like 9 lives ago or something like that. You could carry around the trauma up until... So I think remembering is kind of like a double-edged sword. So I kind of feel for people who do, but at the same time I'm envious a little bit. Anyway, that's just me. Oh, and I'm pretty sure I had a life in Egypt too, because my mom, for one of my birthdays years ago, for my birthday, she treated me to a trip to Vegas. I'd never gone in my life. I'd never been. It was so much fun. I had a blast. But I remember the first time we walked into Luxor, because we were staying at I think we were staying at the Treasure Island Hotel. And so on our little tourist activities, we'd gone into the Luxor. And when you walk into the main lobby, they have two huge Egyptian statues that are, you know, replicas of ones you'd find in Egypt, you know, huge size. And I remember when I first saw them, I had to literally stop myself. Like, I've started to, and I was like, no, wait, that's not right. I wanted to get on my knees and start bowing to the statues. It was just like pure instinct. I didn't even think about it. I had to stop myself because I was like, wait, that's gonna, I'm in the middle of a hotel room, hotel lobby. That's not gonna look right. So I'm pretty sure at some point I was someone in Egypt. I don't know who. It doesn't really matter. Let me make sure I got my... I think it looks pretty even. Yeah. Okay, where is my... There it is. Concealer. But yeah, I strongly believe in reincarnation. Move around. Whoa. Almost knocked it over. Yeah. Using the IT powder under my eyes. Probably not use a wet sponge for my powder. Use the powder puff. That works much better. My cat's attacking the back of the couch. Okay, so I'm going to start on the eyes. And now she has the zoomies, apparently. There it is. So yeah, I'm going to go with the browns today, actually. So I'm just using the lightest color to lay down as a base. It's a light enough color I can go all the way up to the eyebrow and it's not going to be super ridiculous. I also placed my Mary Kay order, which is so exciting. Got me some more eye makeup remover and my favorite lip gloss. I'm finally gonna have an actual tube of it. I'm so excited. And I'm getting a red lipstick. Red Smolder. Can you, oh my gosh, I just love the name of it. Red Smolder. Sounds sexy. I think she's sending me samples of some of the other reds too, so I'll be excited to see which ones I like. Because like I said, depending on the undertones, it can either be really awesome or really ridiculous. So I'll be excited to see how they look. I may find I have a second favorite red. I don't know. So I'm using the middle. Now these shades, where are my glasses? There they are. These shades are, so the light color is perfect. The middle one that I'm about to use is called Charmer. Actually, I'm going to use the middle one last. Let me clean that brush off of that. The dark brown is called Duet. You can see it's just these three here. So I'll do the dark color. Yeah, there's a lot of fallout, and I always get, like, my makeup gets really weird around my temples. I don't know why. It's one of the downsides to getting old. It's like you're used to putting your makeup on a certain way because you have a young face, but as you get older, your face changes and you're still doing makeup the same way. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know how to do it otherwise. Looks a mess right now, but I'll fix it up. I am a hot mess. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was gonna do my video yesterday, but I hadn't slept all night, and sometimes if I haven't slept all night, I can function fine, at least for a while. Yesterday was not one of those days. As soon as I got my kid off to school, I was like, nap time. I crashed. I was even intending to, like, get up early and do my video. I was like, okay, if I get up at noon, that'll give me time to knock it out before he gets home, and then I'll just worry about uploading it after he gets home. No big deal. My body was like, nope, not happening. You are not doing anything, lady. Which is fine. And I slept last night, so good to go. So proud of myself. I even made myself breakfast this morning. I was like, whoo, I'm doing good. Made my breakfast, washed my hair, washed my face, obviously. Okay. He picked me up a pack of these. These just little, I think they're called Swifters or something. I don't know. Anyway, they're awesome. I'm just lightening this up a little bit because it's, there we go. I think that matches. Yeah. That's a little bit darker on this side. I'll just add a little bit. There. That's better. And I'm using my Almay brown, I don't know what shade, eyeliner. I always try and do like super thin in the corner because I'm not trying to get like this big, I'm not trying to do the 90s eyeliner. I've never been into that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay. Okay. Let's fix up my under eye. This time I'm just going to use a cotton ball. Okay. And now I'm going to touch up with my concealer. All right, now mascara. Probably noticed I haven't used eyelashes. Yeah. After the last time, I just didn't want to spend the money on them just to break them again, so yeah. Oh, geez, right in the eyeball. This is why you do the eyes first, by the way. I need to fix my eyeliner. Just need to blend it out a bit. I have pretty good eyelashes. I'm alright. That's right, I'm gonna blend it. Okay. And now for this. Alright. Ta-da! I kind of feel like it just kind of makes my raccoon eyes look bigger, but not too bad. All right, now for the cheeks, for the face. Let's see, I need that one. There we go. All right. And face color. Got to switch types of powder, I'll tell you what. Fly away here. There we go. Okie dokie. I did that. I did that. I did not do that. Okay. Eyebrows. Alright, so I did that. Still don't like how dark it is under here, but I suppose I could try a little bit more concealer. I don't know. Probably don't need this much concealer, but I don't know, I'm just being ultra paranoid about my eyes. Probably need like a color corrector or something that I'm not using. I mean, I have a couple color correctors, I just don't know how to use them. So, all right. My legs are stiff. For a minute, and then I'll brush it away. All right, in the meantime, lippies. Lips. Oh, my hips are hurting. Well, at least I'm almost done. Okay. I'm trying, this is NYX lipstick. It's shade I like it. NYX makes good lip stuff. Will do. Well, it's not perfect, but whatever. And then, of course, my NYX lip gloss. Okay. Okay. And highlighter, and then I am done with my face. That is way too much highlighter. Okay. Alright, and that's today's look. I'm probably going to redo, I know last week I was saying I was getting started on the goddess looks, but when I got to doing Hecate, even though in the mirror I could see the blues and the purples, on the camera and outside, it just looked gray and black. So I'm going to hold off until I get my palette set, and I'm going to start over and do Hecate again, and then I'll go on to the other goddesses. So just FYI, in case you're wondering, that's why I didn't do it this time. But anyway, that's today's look. Let me get my tarot cards, and ooh, my glasses are dirty. Dooby-dooby-doo. Much better. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and see here. Okay, the card for today is Ten of Pentacles. That's still blurry. There we go. Okay. In this card, the energy of Earth shines beautifully and portends great things in a reading. For here, there is abundance, yes, but also deep connections to the past, which provide long-term sense of stability. Stagnation, which can be quality of Earth, is mitigated by the seed of the future. There is no standing still. This is an ongoing cycle of a strong past, a contented present, and a hopeful future. The gifts promised in the Ten of Pentacles are not just material, the deep roots and forward focus bringing loving spiritual quality along with a physical happiness. Alright, I think we've had this card before, but that's okay. Sometimes you just get another good day. Alright, guys. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day, a magical day. Keep your chakras open. Alright. See you next week, guys. Bye.